Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I am not on the video, but here I am right here with Thomas. It's 10:55 in the morning and I'm fixing to make some hamburger steaks with smothered gravy. Now, yesterday was the 4th of July. We had a lot of fireworks going off last night and we're tired. But I do want to put together a meal, so we are going to make that. I will show y'all. Okay, here is the recipe: hamburger steaks and smothered gravy. This is on my recipe blog, catherinesplates.com. So we're going to make this. It's got simple ingredients. There might seem like a lot, but honestly, it's just stuff you can pull out of your pantry. So we're going to do the steak part first, which is going to have these ingredients here, and then I'm going to show you how to make a really quick gravy to smother those steaks in. I'm going to be serving this over white rice, and we're going to have some vegetables with it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I've got a large bowl here. We're going to place in 1 pound of ground beef. All right, did y'all enjoy your 4th of July? Y'all let me know. To the hamburger, we're going to add in 2 eggs. I'm going to crack them into a bowl. Make sure there's no shells. There we go. We'll add it. 1/4 cup of milk. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, 1 and 2. I'm just estimating today. We're going to estimate about 3/4 cup of breadcrumbs. You just want the original, not the Italian seasoning. We'll add that. We're going to go in with about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to go in. There we go. The black pepper. We'll go in with 1/4 teaspoon or 1/8 of a teaspoon. It depends on your level of seasoning for that. I'm going to go across with some garlic powder, some onion powder. I'm not dicing up any onion today, so I'm even going to give it some extra onion powder. And some smoked paprika, give it a little smokiness. There we go, that looks good. All right, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to put on my gloves, latex kitchen gloves, really good for mixing things in your kitchen. You don't want to get your hands all messed up. If you're interested in anything that I use in my kitchen, you can go to catherinesplates.com and go to my tab. It has store items and cookbooks in it, and you can go in there and click on the Amazon picture or click on the cookbooks. Okay, let's get this mixed up. Now, while you're mixing this, if you feel like you need to add more breadcrumbs, you can. Or if you feel like it's a little too dry, you can add a little bit more milk, whatever you want to do. That's looking good in there. Now, what I'm going to do is just flatten it down. We're going to divide this into 4s. That's how big the patties are going to be. All right, I'm just going to kind of draw a line. We're going to go in. Can I get an even amount of 1/4 of that? Or if you want to make these smaller and divide them by 8 ways, you can do that. Now I'm just forming a ball, and then we're just going to flatten it down. I'm going to lay that in my bowl, like on the side right there. Then do the next one. There we go. That's as easy as making these, let me tell you. 3, and then we'll do the 4th one here. All right, we got the 4th one in there. Now what we're going to do is get our pan ready. There's the 4. I'm going to be using a large, deep skillet because we are going to be making the smothered gravy in it also. We're going to put this on a medium-high heat. There we go. I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of butter, and I'm going to drizzle in 1 tablespoon of some cooking oil. You can use olive oil, you can use Crisco oil if you want, or you can even use avocado oil, which is my preferred oil. All right, we're gonna start getting that nice and hot. Allow that butter to melt and it come to a nice sizzle. It's hot. I'm gonna go in. I'm just gonna take my spatula here, pop the hamburger on top of it, just like that. Place it in the pan. I'm gonna flatten it down a little bit. And we'll keep doing that. There we go. Now we got a sizzle going. I got like a little bit of meat there left over. Just gonna flatten it down. We'll just put it right in the center. All right, we're gonna cook for about 4 to 6 minutes on one side. Let's start flipping the burgers. Oh yeah. Get that little one. We'll cook these another 4 to 6 minutes until it's nice and browned on the bottom. Now we're not trying to cook these all the way through. We're just trying to give this a nice golden brown color, make it look really nice. Right, it'll finish cooking in the simmering process. We're gonna remove the steaks. We're gonna place them onto a plate. Now see how golden brown that is? That's what we're looking for. That one there. All right, what do we got? That little one, 2 little ones. We're gonna set this off to the side. We're gonna bring over some butter and we're gonna add about 4 to 6 tablespoons. It depends on how much oil and grease you have left in your pan. You wanna keep that, that's flavor. That'll help make the gravy. So we got 1, 2, we wanna melt the butter. 3, 4, I'm gonna do 6. There we go. Bring over my flour. Oh yeah, that's good right there. All right, let's turn down the heat just a little bit to a medium. We're gonna add in 2/3 cup of flour. Now I'm using a 1/3 cup measuring tool. Just gonna put that in. I'm going to take a whisk and I'm going to blend this all together. We want to cook this for 1 minute, and what that does will help cook out that rawness of the flour. That's looking good. 1 minute. All right, we're going to turn the heat back up to a medium high as we start adding in 28 ounces of beef broth. Add it slowly and then stir it in, and just keep doing that. We want to make sure we get all the lumps out. Just continually whisk. All right, I'm going to give it a taste. We'll see if I need to add any salt, but we are going to add some other flavors to it also. Yep. Let's bring on the flavors. Some salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and y'all let me know what you think it is. Paprika, the smoked. We're going to whisk that all together. All right, I'm going to add some water. Thin that out just a little bit. I'll just slowly add it to see what I need. There we go. All right, I'm going to bring this onto a high heat. Bring this to a little boil. We're going to add in our hamburgers. Smother them on in there. 2, 3, and 4. Plus we got the little babies here we're going to put in. There we go. Put it over there. We're going to turn down the heat. We're going to place it on a medium low. We're going to put a lid on. We're going to simmer for 20 minutes. Our hamburger steaks are done. Now I'm going to pair that with some rice that I made in my aroma rice cooker. I love this thing. We'll put some right in the middle of the plate. And then we're going to put the hamburger patty on top. Ooh, look at that gravy. Yum. I'm gonna get some of that gravy right there. Mmm. I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley on top, give it a pop of color. I'm gonna give that a try for you. I also cooked up a Normandy blend of vegetables. It's just cauliflower, broccoli, and carrots, and I just steamed them with a little bit of butter, salt, garlic powder. Here's our lunch. Doesn't that look delicious? Let's go in. Look how tender that was. Y'all, it's cooked all the way through. You let that simmer. It's very tender. Let me get some of that rice. Here's my bite. Mmm. Wow. That gravy, y'all, do it with rice. So delicious with the rice. It'll also be good with mashed potatoes or cooked pasta if you want to do it with that. Okay. That is delicious. Mmm. All right, you guys, give me a thumbs up on this one. I will see y'all on the next video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and the bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all on the next episode. Bye.